And let's get into next to Jordan. Probably my favorite player to ever hit the court. That would be this man right there, Mr. Allen Iverson. He had some of the best shoes, some of the best moves. I mean, this was, to watch him growing up, besides Jordan, didn't get better. I wasn't a Kobe fan. I wasn't, really into any of that. It was all about Allen Iverson. I mean, he changed the game. He did things that were just insane. And it was truly amazing to watch him growing up. And, you had to have his shoes just like you had to have Jordan. So very, very happy that I own these in my size and I'm still able to wear them to this day. We'll step off into here. Some of these, let's see where some of the old school sneakerheads are in here. This is funny because I can't reach these. These are the Jay-Z Reebok S. Carters. A lot of people think that these might be Gucci. They're Gucci inspired, but these are the OG S. Carters. Pretty ugly shoe, but back when these came out and the G-Unit sneakers and stuff came out, I mean, these were a must-have, so gotta have these in the collection. Another pair of running shoes, which, again, this is a Concepts collab, but, I mean, these are just 3M laces. I mean, come on. The material on these is sick. So, it's just, this is one of those shoes that, yes, it's a collab. Yes, it was, harder to get, but you can't help it sometimes. I mean, they look sick. I almost forgot to talk about these. Half the kids that are gonna watch this don't even know who that is. I might say Google it. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys. Use the internet. Look that man up. Find out who had PEs when Air Force Ones were considered PEs. And let me know. I don't even think Nike does that anymore. I don't think Nike makes people Air Force One PEs anymore. Here we go. Are you guys ready? There they are. Everybody knows what they are. You know what this is, right? And when you want to dress it up, go there with it. Now, to be completely honest, here, I gave in to hype. 100%, I'll admit it. I kept seeing them up and people having them and this and that, and I said, you know what? Buy the fucking thing and see what they're all about. They're comfortable. I'll keep it 100. This is nice to have sometimes when you're not necessarily going out in an occasion where you wear Jordan and stuff like that. So it's nice to have something a little different other than a Tim or a Jordan or a tennis shoe and stuff like that. So I get it. I don't get the prices. Are they worth what I paid, or are they worth what other people are paying? Not even close. But, we'll step off down into here, into the Air Max collection. These are the Atmos that got voted back this year. Next year, I'm sorry. They're going to come back next year for Air Max Day, so, which is pretty good because their bubble's getting a little bit cloudy, but they're still wearable. So, very happy to have these. The suede on here is really nice. I mean, they really made these shoes built to last. I mean, you can see even the insoles are still intact. And I've wore the hell out of these. Speaking of sneaker legends, I'm right down here. Man, Clark Kent with his 112. All 3M upper up here. Just killed it. Elephant print. I mean, it doesn't get much better than those. These were the new Safaris that dropped. And I'll keep it honest with the Air Maxes. I'm not a big Air Max head, I guess you could say. I don't consider myself a diehard Air Max person, but again, it's all about the love of sneakers. Just certain sneakers come out and they just do it for you. It doesn't matter what the silhouette is, or these patches. Probably some of my favorite, maybe one of my favorite go-to sneakers. Probably be these because they're just so clean in the colorway. I picked these up. Camo. Picked these up for $90. I mean, come on, look at that. Real nice suede on the front. All this nice Camo in there, which is also like a suede nubuck type material. And these shoes are, for $90. You got these, which is probably one of my favorite Air Maxes to ever release. These were called the kumquats, I guess. But I mean, these on foot with a pair of jeans and just, you know, that's my thing too about shoes is rocking some of these. I like to wear simple outfits. I like to let the shoes stand out. And these are Air Max 90s that are Chicago inspired. So you can see the whole bottom. It's got the streets, everything on there. You know, being here again, here in Chicago, gotta own them. So again, like I said, some of these wilder shoes, even some of the plain shoes, I like to just wear them with something simple, nothing crazy. And I like to just let the shoes hang out and let them talk. That's about it on these.
So out of all these shoes you showed us so far, so we've seen the Jordans, we've seen your Air Forces, we've seen your LeBrons, we've seen Air Maxes. If you had to pick only one shoe out of your entire collection that you've shown here, what would be that one shoe you would just keep and that's the only shoe you would wear the rest of your life?
The one shoe out of all these that I would go to, it's no brainer. It's history. This is it. This is what started it for me. Was the Jordan 1 silhouette. Is and always will be. I mean, it just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's the best of both worlds. It's Nike and Jordan together. I'm just what, to me, in my opinion, is the greatest shoe ever made. This is it right here. Take all this shit away, bam, that's what you're left with.
So that was the shoe that got you into the whole sneaker game and everything?
Mm-hmm. That's what did it for me. That was the Jordan 1, just from the get-go. The first shoe that I bought with my own money when I was a kid was a Playoff 12. I actually took these when I was a kid, and after I'd spent all my Christmas money and stuff on them, I beat the hell out of them. I threw them up on the roof of this house. It's actually pretty funny, but you know, we were kids back then, and you know, no one knew. And the amount of garbage bags and you know shit that I've thrown out of shoes is got to be a couple hundred pairs that I've just trashed over the years because you know I didn't think about it. And you know, a lot of people think I'm new to shoes. I'm not. I actually had a collection at one point and I sold it. You know, I was in some financial problems and I had to get rid of them. And I'm in a place now where I'm able to recoup and then some. But I'm not new to sneakers. So I actually am new to the whole social media aspect of sneakers. I had no idea about the Facebook groups. I didn't know about any of the shit on Instagram. I didn't know about any of that stuff. But, you know, I found out about it and like I said, I've met some of those amazing people just through the internet. And, you know, we're talking thousands of dollars I've spent with them. And these are people that I trust more than people that I know in real life. So I'm very, very grateful for the relationships that I've made, even more than the sneakers themselves.
And speaking of Facebook groups, you are fortunate to have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them being one of the biggest Facebook groups out there. So go ahead and tell us a little about that one.
So two of the groups that I admin in, the first one being MSX, Midwest Sneaker Exchange. We're a little over 54,000 members. There's the best thing I could say is there's action all day on the page. There's buying and selling constantly. So you join a lot of these Facebook groups, they only got a couple thousand people in there, and you could scroll, and within the first 2 or 3 scrolls, you're seeing shit from 2-3 weeks ago. You know, we have really good members, really good crew of people that run the page. You know, it's just, and another thing I want to tell you is, I'm not here to sell you on anything. So, you know, we offer free middlemans in the group. You just pay shipping. We're not like other pages where, you know, it's a $40 flat fee. We're not selling you on anything. Just come join the page. Come join the page. Buy, sell, trade. Again, we middleman for free. The second group that I admin is River City Souls. My guy Don over there. Super good people. They run some really great raffles. That page is a little over 8,000 people. We're doing some big things in that page as well. So you guys just request to join them. We'll get you in over there. And again, Midwest Sneaker Exchange, River City Souls. That's where it's at.
Alright, so now that you saw his collection, like his kind of, what do you want to call it, maybe your basic kind of stuff, you know what I mean?
Sort of the everyday stuff.
Stuff we see more of. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot of GRs. We saw what meant the most to him. Like I said, he's the type that gets what he likes. He doesn't feed into the hype necessarily. He mentioned the Yeezys. I mean, that is what it is. He admits it, whatever. But now we're going to start this portion of the thing about what he's calling a vault. and there's more high-end, more collectibles, more rare sneakers. So go ahead and give us a little bit more information about, like I said, what this vault is and what you plan on doing with it.
So what I'm putting together now is, like he had mentioned, is a vault. So what that is are shoes that I'm just buying. I'm not going to take them out of the box. I'm not going to lace them. I'm not going to do nothing with them. And they're going to be put away for a while. And when the time is right, or when I feel like it, I'm going to break those shoes back out, because you guys saw all the shoes that I have. There's a couple hundred pairs of shoes in this room. And to be honest with you guys, I never really get a time to wear them all. So I'm still working on wearing these. Meanwhile, I'm still stacking up on shoes. So a lot of these shoes are going to be put away when the time is right. When I feel like it, I'm going to start cracking them back out. And I'm also going to take you guys through some of what is the Grail section, the more expensive section of my collection, and stuff that I feel is almost like just a staple of where you are in the sneaker game, if you will.
Alright, so let's get started.